big, huge shout out to Mike and Tanya for watching my videos and let me know what they think. Hey, I really appreciate it. If you would like a shout out, leave a comment, do something, DM me, something to let me know, and I'll shout you out as well. Hey, this video is just going to be I think it's going to be a little fun. I hope I don't offend anybody, especially anybody with a disability or quadriplegic in particularly. But, you're just times that we have to laugh at ourselves and move on. So I looked on the internet through got on the tip of my fingers and looked up some jokes and just want to pass them on. I didn't create any of them. I don't know who's responsible. You can email them or you can search them and you'll know who put them up there and everything. So coming up next, let's have some fun, joke around. See ya on the other side here momentarily. Don't go anywhere. Be sure to smash that subscribe button and subscribe, be part of my tribe. For the ones who's already in my community, thank you for being here. I couldn't do this channel without you, and hopefully you're getting some type of motivation or inspiration. Now, let's see. Here's a corny one here, and I'll refer to the people in wheelchairs. We just say they're me. All right, we just say they're me. So, what would you call a quadriplegic? That's me. What would you call a quadriplegic that is at your doorstep? Huh? What would you call him? You call him Matt. You get it? Doormat. Quadriplegic, can't move up the doormat. You get it? You don't get it. All right, that's a corny one. Okay. How about another quadriplegic and he's out in the water? What do you call him? Bob. Like a bobber that just bobs up and down and everything. That's another corny one. All right, how about this one here? Oh, this is actually a pretty good one. I like this one. And I was reading it, and I think Jay Leno had come up with this one. But it goes on something like this. There was 3 people with disabilities flying on a plane. One of them was blind. One was an amputee. One of them was a wheelchair user. We'll go ahead and say that wheelchair user is me, so I don't offend anyone. And we'll say that it's quadriplegic. And they're on a plane flying. They all participated on the USA Paralympic team. Well, they were going over the Sahara Desert, and the plane it crashed. All right, it crashed. And the only survivors, who would ever think that would ever happen? The only survivors of everybody on there are the 3 disabled people. All right, the blind person, the amputee, and me using the wheelchair, me. So at the beginning, they wanted to stay in place so people could come rescue at the plane area. And so they stayed there. No one had come yet. So they stayed, and no one had come yet. So they got tired of staying and got real thirsty. So hang in there. We're not going far now. Got thirsty. So they all 3 took out to go look for water in the Sahara Desert. The blind person pushed me. Again, I'm the wheelchair user. Was pushing me to help get through the sand. The amputee was the kind of the leader, got ahead to look to make sure everything's all right. And lo and behold, they found an oasis. Boy, the amputee, he took off, jumped into the water. Oh, he's cooled down from the heat and everything. He's drinking water, drinking. And then when he comes out, a miracle took place. His legs grew back. He was walking. Wow. Hey, I just got a text. I forget that. That's not part of the joke. All right. So then the blind person says, what happened? He got legs and everything. He told him everything. So he trying to get me, the wheelchair person, to go in and get in. But me being stubborn, how some of us people are, wheelchairs, I can do it myself. I'll push myself. I don't need no help at all. I don't know about y'all, but I've been there. I've done it. I struggled because I want to do myself when we could have got things done a lot earlier if I would have just took the help and everybody could have moved on. But I was being Mr. Independent, so I'm slowly going through the sand and everything like that to get there. Well, the blind person couldn't wait. He just takes off, jumps in the water, cooling down, drinks some water and everything like that. He comes out and he says, I can see. Ooh, another miracle took place. Boy, now me in the wheelchair, Mr. Independent says, give me a push so I can get that water. So pushed me in the wheelchair and on into the water. Boy, I'm cooling down, drinking me some water, and I come out with brand new set of tires for my wheelchair. I like that one now. So yeah, it was pretty good. Brand new set of tires for the wheelchair. All right, what's this one here? Here's another. This is a pretty good one. What do you call a nun that's in a wheelchair? Now I can't be the nun. I don't guess I can be. In today's society, who knows what you can and can't do? But I'm not the nun. But what do you call a nun in a wheelchair? A Virgin Mobile. You get it? Virgin Mobile? Do you get it? All right, never mind then. All right. So I think I had one more. I can't remember. This one here is the last one. I think it's entertaining, I think. And so it's a little risque. So not to offend anybody, but it's a little risque. So the story goes something like this. There was a woman, but she was getting a little older and upper in age and everything, and she decided to run a husband want ad in the newspaper. She was just kind of getting a little desperate. And she says, I'm looking for a husband. Only 3 requirements I have is when times get rough, he doesn't run away from me and leave me alone. 2, he never beat me. Don't want to get hit. And 3, here's where the risque part comes in. Says he's got to be able to sexually satisfy me. All right. A few days later, I read the paper and said, hey, I'm a perfect fit. All right. So I said, I went to the woman's house and knocked on the door. Knocked on the door. There we go. Knocked on the door. And then she answers. I said, my name is James and I wanted to apply for your ad in the paper looking for a husband. And she saw that I'm in a wheelchair. And at this point, we'll just say I couldn't move from my neck down. I know I'm a quad that can move, limited, but in this joke here, I can't move from my neck down. All right. She looks at me and says, well, James, I'm glad you applied and all, but, you can tell she wasn't interested. And she says, I'm looking for a man that if times get rough and hard and he's not going to run away when things get tough. And I said, I'm paralyzed in my legs. I can't move. I can't run away. I'll be here to thick and thin through it all. Well, she says, if we get in an argument or something, I don't want a man that's going to hit me. Now, again, just for purpose of the joke, I'm saying that I'm a quadriplegic, can't move from my neck down. And so, just for the purpose of the joke, well, I'm a quadriplegic and I can't move from my neck down. So I can't hit you. Well, you got a good point there. Well, again, here comes the risque part. She said, I need a man that's going to be able to sexually satisfy me. And then I said, well, how do you think I knocked on the door? You get it? How do you think I knocked on the door? So, all right, I thought that was pretty good. I don't know about you, but I thought that was pretty good. Hey, leave a comment below. You may say they're the worst things you ever heard. I hope I don't offend you, but again, we sometimes just need to laugh at our situations and move forward. We don't have to be so serious all our life. All right, one more joke, but you can spin the joke either way. All right, and a lot of people can use this. There was once a woman, she had to start using a wheelchair, and then she noticed that her husband was starting to be rude after she got in the wheelchair. And she said, she was telling someone, he's always pushing me around and talking behind my back. You get it? Pushing the wheelchair while he's back there, he's talking behind her back. Oh, I like that. That's pretty good. Now, there could be some truth in it somehow. Okay. All right, let's spin it the way you didn't like that. Let's spin it around this way. How about a man, we'll say me, is in a wheelchair, and my girlfriend is, doing the same thing. And so this time, I go, man, you can tell who wears pants. And in my relationship with my girlfriend, she's always pushing me around and talking behind my back. You get it? Now, so you can spin that one around to go either way. But she's pushing behind, you get it? And talking behind my back. Hey, have some fun in life. Laugh at yourself every now and again. You don't have to be all serious and everything like that. Hey, it's glad you're here. Hey, if you like this, put a big thumbs up. Let me see. This thumb doesn't work too well. That one does. Hey, put a big thumbs up and be sure to share with other people and go from there. I'm the Professor of Perseverance. Do something today, tomorrow, something next week that's going to help you persevere past your paralysis.